Welcome to our brief demonstration of a total compliance solution called Compliance Basics Plus. I'm Ken Spencer, President and CEO of HR Service and ERISA Solutions. There are 4 key challenges facing employers. The first problem is the need to be able to pass an DOL ERISA audit. The Department of Labor is tasked with auditing all group plans regardless of size by 2018. Your audit could be as soon as next week or 3 years from now. A few months ago, we had a 15-person company that was audited. The fines could be as high as $110 per day per benefit for noncompliance, up to $500,000. This is a high-level view of a DOL audit looks like from some 4 to 5 page document. But in essence, they're looking for summary plan descriptions or an SPD wrap document, various notices, 5,500 reports if you have 100 or more participants, and they're looking for compliance with all the changes with the Affordable Care Act. The next challenge for employers is getting out all the employee notice requirements to plan participants. You can't assume that insurance providers are taking care of it. Most organizations are pretty good at getting out the COBRA and the SBC. Everything else seems to be hit and miss, and with most of the notices not going out. The third challenge is keeping current with the ever-changing employment laws and requirements. Every month, there are new federal and state changes taking place. It's difficult keeping compliant if you don't know what is required. The final challenge is being compliant with the privacy provisions of HIPAA. Employers are not adequately securing the PHI or employees' protected health information. Well, Compliance Basics Plus is designed to address these challenges and more, creating peace of mind and making compliance manageable. The first thing the service does is keep employers informed by telling them what they need to know and do every month. Employers are provided a legal update once a month with due date reminders, employer actions, and state and federal changes. Here's an example of one of our legal updates. At the top of every legal update are key due date reminders and employer actions. Next, we cover critical federal compliance changes for all employment laws, such as the Affordable Care Act, Fair Labor Standards Act, and so on. The legal update also provides state-by-state changes. Employers can double-click any of the highlighted states to see important changes in states where they have employees. And once a month, we also provide you with a best practice article that tells you how to implement various compliance, HR, or leader best practices. For example, we may cover how to set up a wellness plan. We may cover compliance topics like the ACA employer reporting requirements. Here's an example of a best practice bulletin we wrote on how to pass an ERISA audit. The next important solution provided is assistance with the employee notification requirements. The service provides a web-based tool that allows either the client or their broker answer basic questions about the organization and their benefits that drive which notices apply. Once the questions are answered, our system pulls in all notices shown in this bracket that apply and populates any of the notices that require company-specific information like the Medicare Part D notice. A critical part of the Compliance Basic service is the SPD Wraps service that allows employers and their broker to easily log into the system, answer simple questions to create, generate, store, or update their SPD wrap documents. Once information is entered, you simply press a button to generate your SPD wrap document. It is then emailed to you or your broker with instructions on what to include with it and how to send it out. If you have questions or need customization assistance, you simply call our ERISA specialist. We also offer an option to add in a 125 premium only plan or POP document service that's required to allow employees to participate in eligible benefit plans on a pre-tax basis. This service provides the required documents and the tool to complete required discrimination testing. If you have an existing POP document that's older than 2014, it's out of date. There were several important needed amendments to this document in 2014. I'll now log into the system and show you how the system works. If you go to our site at hrserviceinc.com, once you sign up for a service, you'll create your own username and password, and then you'll log into the system with that password. Once you log into the system, you'll notice various drop-down options that have a number of options up here for you to go into. For example, if I wanted to run my all-in-one notice, I go under Employee Notices, Employee Notice Report. I answer simple questions here about my organization, upload my logo, answer questions about my medical insurance, and now I can come in, I can generate my all-in-one notice or generate my health exchange notice. And then it's sent to me in a ready-to-deliver format. Also at the top of here, I have options where I can access past legal updates. I can search by topic or the actual date. I have all new hire forms and documents. I have access to our best practice bulletins and articles. By the way, once a year we provide you with a total compliance calendar for the whole year, so it gives you all key dates and employer actions. I can also access my SPD wrap document. So I can go into this system, answer the various questions about my organization, which plans I have, and then I fill out all the questions dealing with eligibility, what happens with plans when they terminate, and provide the various details about the programs, the benefit plans I have. Once I've answered all the questions, I can save and exit, come back later, or if I'm ready, I generate the document, and then it's sent out to whoever is indicated here. If I have questions from the specialist, I could call anytime at our toll-free number, speak with a specialist, or I can make notes here, and the specialist will review the information and assist that way as well. Also, I can come into the system. We have a toolkit here for the HIPAA compliance. So I can come in and I can generate I have a system here with all the forms, documents, everything I need to create my full HIPAA compliance service. Okay, so how do I get started? If you're interested in getting started with this service, all you would need to do is log into our system at hrserviceinc.com, come up to the top where it says Get Started Now. Select your desired service. So we were talking about the Compliance Basics Plus SPD Wrap and POP service. So if I wanted that service, I would simply select the box Compliance Basics. And you can see right now it shows the service at $299 a year. If I select Then Next, I'll create a username and password that I want to log into the system with, and then it asks for a partner key. Check with your broker for their 4-digit partner key. Broker partners receive a special 4-digit key that when you enter that key, it connects into where they can assist you, go in and see your documents and assist with that. It'll also provide you with a 5% discount. Well, thank you so much for learning more about our service. If we can answer any questions for you, feel free to call at 801-685-8400, extension 0. You can email us at info@hrserviceinc.com or get started now using the system, the approach that we just talked about. We look forward to helping you pass your audits and create a total compliance service. Thank you.